Hi everybody, Susie here. I'm just another beauty guru on YouTube, you know, the wannabe beauty guru. And I just wanted to do, well, a chatty get ready with me with a life update and a kind of a PR, not a PR, an unboxing. I just purchased this. It is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later, and it is the Face and Eye Primer Duo. And I got this off of Amazon, and I've heard a lot of good things about Elizabeth Mott, and so I thought I could unbox it and check it out and try it out here. So this is a face primer, mattifying, pore minimizing face primer. Now I don't know, yes, it's got dimethicone in it, so it might be pretty good. I don't know. I like silicone, but my makeup is silicone based as well. And then this is the eyeshadow primer. And I didn't care for this one, the Wet n Wild face primer. When it peels, it feels like latex coming off your skin, and it peels every time I put it on, every time. And I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to trash it. So the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in Matte is a trash, not a repurchase, a trash. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to keep using this, the NYX Shadow and Liner Primer, the Ultimate Shadow and Liner Primer. I really don't care for it. I didn't like how it worked. I didn't like what it did on my skin. So let me see what the Thank Me Later does. All right, and then, yeah, that's been going on. And then I got some bad news at work. Oh my gosh, I'm totally breaking out. I think that face primer broke me out. Wow, I got a big one there, another one there. I got one right there. Jesus, whipped. So I got let go from work yesterday. I got canned, fired. I got given the boot. And it's 100% my fault because I'm an asshole. I've got mental health problems, and when I try to say things for myself, I don't do it gracefully. And they didn't just give me one chance and let me go. Don't get me wrong, that's not true. They gave me 4 chances, which is more than they should have given me. You know, they were a good place to work for, but to be honest with you, I've been miserable there the last few months. And I've been wanting to look for other employment. And, you know, I think this is God's way of saying, you're done here. It's time to move on, Susie. You know, and I wasn't angry with them. And I wasn't sad. But part of me is getting sad right now because I'm scared. You know, the big unknown. I need medical benefits and all this stuff. But, you know, that place is so wonderful that they have even given me avenues to pursue, to continue with medical coverage. And I've never had that before. Normally they're just like, get out. No, they're like, okay, when people are transitioning into another job, this program helps. And I was like, oh wow, you know, so my higher power is looking out for me, and I'm really fucking grateful for that. I'm grateful, you know, because I was not happy with my job, and it's on me. It's 100% on me what happened, and I hate having to admit I was wrong, but it's okay. I'm okay with that, you know. All right, let me get my 2 cents back together so we can get into this makeup, shall we? Hold on. Okay, so this is taking longer than I thought, but I'm going to go with purples. I'm going to go into the death palette, the tarot card of death. And we are going to go into these purples here. Now I'm going to do this purple. I don't know if I'm going to do this purple or if I'm going to go into, I want a lighter purple, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to go into the Witch City Salem palette and get this purple here. And then, God, those duochromes are just shifting and talking to me right now. Because this one, it looks silver in there, but it's purple here. Oh, and this one looks really pretty purple, but silver here. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's get into it, shall we? Because, oh, man, do I need some joy in my life. And this just brings me utter joy. Utter joy. So, my poor child, when I got off work yesterday, I had one daughter calling me to tell me to call the other daughter, and I called the other daughter, and she was just a puddle of goo going through it. And I had to talk to her for a while. And, you know, she was suffering and talking about all these issues. And so I said, hey, thinking that I could distract her from her problems like a dumbass. And I said, you want to know how my day went? Want to hear my good news? So I told her, and she cried more. Oh my God, what are you going to do? Oh my God. And I'm just like, well, I haven't thought about it yet, but I know that throwing a fit and crying is not the answer. Now, used to be, that was the answer, especially in my using days. Oh my God, would that be a reason to go get drunk? Pour me another. Pour me another, you know? And that's not the case today. And I'm so grateful that I can do this and know that I'm going to be okay, because I have faith today. I have faith in my higher power. And I'm not a religious person. I'm not, but I do believe in a higher power. And I do believe that they're going to see me through this, and that it's going to be okay, and that we'll figure it out. And I think I just got a application in my inbox, because I've already been given notice of another job, which is great. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to sit at home and not be productive. Not at all. Although it would be fun to be able to sit at home and make videos and figure out how to edit them. And I don't know, maybe see if I couldn't just plug my phone into the back of the computer and upload my videos that way to edit onto the computer. I just thought of that. I was today years old when I thought of that. That might be a solution to my problem. But, you know, we don't always think inside the box. I never think inside the box. In fact, I always think outside the box. And that usually works out pretty well for me. But when it comes to standing up for myself personally and asking for what I need, I'm not good at it. I am not good. And that's ultimately what got me in trouble, because I didn't just ask. I screamed and I yelled and I threw a fit. You know what I just said my daughter did. I did that, and it was unprofessional, and it was not good. And it brought out an ugly side in me. It brought out an ugly side in my boss. And we really haven't spoken since. And I'm okay with that. We've been cordial and whatnot because we know how to be professional when we're both in calm spaces. But boy, did I bring out her ugly. Ooh. And you know what? My bad. And that's okay today. That's something I know I can work on and do better in the future. I just have to remember not to use the anger because I use anger like a tool, like it's a tool in my toolbox, and that it makes me a stronger person, and that if I stand up in anger, that it'll be okay. Whether instead of standing up and being vulnerable and to the point of tears because I'm scared to voice what I want, I'd rather be angry because it makes me stronger, and I need to be more of the vulnerable type until I can get to that middle ground where I can just say, okay, look, this is what I need. Can you let me share what I need to share? And then you can tell me what you think, which would have solved the whole thing. But I wasn't there. And something tells me it just wasn't meant to be. And that's okay. You know, I made people uncomfortable. And for that, I'm truly sorry. But I just got to clean up my side of the street. And like I said, it was my 4th incident. But not in 1 year, okay? Mind you, the first incident happened back in 2021, which I completely forgot about. And the other thing I forgot about, the lady that did the orientation told us we get 4 chances at a write-up, and that's it. And see, I was at a job one time where you get 4 write-ups in a year, and then it rolls over, and the next year you get to start over again. But once you hit that 5th write-up in the same year, you're fired. So basically it was 5 chances at that place, but they gave you 4 and then you're fired. This one, they gave you 3 and then you're fired. But this one, it didn't roll over year to year to year. That one followed me. And I've had 2 this year alone. That's how miserable I've been at work. So that is totally on me. And that's okay. That is okay. You know, the old me would have been, well, don't you want to hear what I have to say? And what started it? And it wasn't my fault. And if she would have just yada, yada, yada. No. No, because that's neither here nor there. I broke the rules. And the rules are this. It's stated simply. So, I mean, even if I'd have yada, yada, yada it and gotten my side of the story out, I still wouldn't have a job. And that's okay. Because I can stand in my own truth today and own my part. And the fact of the matter is, I lost my temper. And that shouldn't have happened. That should not have happened. And I think we need more people to own up to their shit today. You know what I mean? Own it, or it'll own you. And I don't want it to own me. I want to learn from it and move on. You know? And truth be told, I have not been happy at my job because I've wanted to do something else. But I've been too scared to move forward because I don't think I'm good enough. See, here I go being vulnerable again, and it's okay. The truth is, I have other skills besides cooking. And I don't want to be just a cook, you know? I don't know what I want to be. I was doing it because it paid the bills and it's what we needed at the time. And what am I doing? I was doing it to take care of my kids. Well, my kids are took care of. They out of the house. I don't need to keep doing what I don't want to be doing. I know what I need to be doing is securing a job that has medical benefits so that I may continue my medical benefits. You know what I mean? And right now I have the opportunity to go out there and do that. So tomorrow is Thursday. So tomorrow I may go out to either Ottawa or Emporia, maybe Emporia, because that's where I have the one job offer, but I want to look into the other job because the one job offer is cooking again, but it's at a daycare with children, and I might like that. And but then I'd be the old lunch lady, you know. but it might be good. Okay, I'm going into Gallows Hill, that really pretty silvery purple. Purple makes me happy. I never wanted to admit it because it was my mom's favorite. And because it was my mom's favorite, it was my sister's favorite. But I truly love this color. I love all colors, but this one, I'm comfortable and I love it. It brings me joy more than any other color I wear. And I love the different shades, the different tones. Okay, I'm going into Rope's Mansion, which is the darker. I'm going on the outer part. And yeah, purple is a very royal, regal color in the right shade. And I just love it very much. I love it when you mix it with blues. I love it when you mix it with greens. It's got a vast variety of colors that it mixes with. You know, it mixes with pinks beautifully. That looks good. Okay, now I'm going back into the Death palette because I want this renewal color. This one right there. Yes, can you see the shifts? Yeah, that's the one I want. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Let's get that in the inner part of my eye. So pretty. I am gonna miss my coworkers. I had the world's greatest coworkers. They were so awesome, and they would come in and they would smile when they saw me, and they were so sweet. And genuinely cared, you know, they genuinely cared. I am gonna miss that. The stuff I put up with in my department, I'm not gonna miss at all. Not at all. Because we have two people. Well, I should say they have two people who refuse to show up on time. They show up 30 minutes to 45 minutes late every day. And it's okay. It's okay. You know, and I couldn't get a break unless I left the building because it was my job to watch the grill. Well, my relief was supposed to come in at my break time, and they didn't. But even when they were there, they wouldn't watch it. So if somebody came in to eat, it'd be like, you got a customer. And it's like, no, they have a customer. I have a break. And yeah. All right, let's try this. Should I shake it up? So this is from the UK. .5 ounces. And then where did I put my eye primer? I don't see it, and I know it's sitting right here in front of me. There it is. And the eye primer has 0.35 ounce. So 30 grams and 10 grams. Together they were $20. So I'm going to say 10 bucks a piece. 15 and 5. Take your pick. All right, I'm scared, but let's try it. What am I putting on my face? I don't know. I guess I've done worse. All right, it's got a nice creamy consistency. It's thick. It's probably more than enough product. It feels soft, smoothing. I can definitely feel the silicone. All right, we're going to check this out, and we're going to use probably the Revlon Color Stay and my ABH. Because y'all know I like to mix them. Let me go wet my sponge and I'll be right back. And I'm back, and I've got most of my base on. I've even got my concealer. My little wet sponge doing its job. That looks good. I see the texture right here though from that freaking pimple. That's what happens when you apply product that you don't know what it's going to do to your face. All right, I really like how that's working so far. I'll let you know. I'll have to do a wear test and put this on first thing in the morning and do a wear test tomorrow and see how the makeup sits all day. That is very important. But other than that, it's working great. It's working really good. Oh my goodness. I'm missing part of my makeup. Hold on, I think my makeup bag's in my purse. And I'm back. I just needed to get my little makeup brush. That is my one that I like to use under my eye. I just prefer this over those little poofs. And I can see a difference. Oh, I'm already creasing. Gotta work out those creases. You don't want to set a crease. Oh, that looks great. I'm looking good. Great start, you guys. Great start. Let's see. Do I want to do a cream blush? Yeah, let's do the creamy blush bronzer. This one. I love it so much. It works so well. And I'm just stippling it in. Okay, I'm brushing it in. But my makeup has set pretty well, and it doesn't move the makeup underneath. And it just gives me a little bit of color back in my cheeks. So far, everything is performing at above board and doing exactly as it's supposed to do. That is wonderful. Now I've got a couple of leads on some jobs, but I need to discuss with my husband where I should go first and go from there. That looks good, like a bronzer, doesn't it? I told you, it works great. All right, let's go ahead and finish powdering. With the big powder brush. one of these days I am going to get me a real cream bronzer, because I like the way bronzing my face looks. And I like the cream blush, and I like to use both those options. I just don't have them. All right, that looks good. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm feeling kind of nervous and scared and all the feels. But part of me is really grateful, and I'm glad. I'm happy that I didn't have to go in today. I'm happy about that. You know, because like I said, I wasn't happy there anymore. And while it did its job, it's still doing its job. You know, it's still helping me as a place. So I don't regret working there. I regret how I ended up leaving, but that's all my fault. That's not their fault. I broke the rules, and that's okay. I wish more people would be able to own it when they broke the rules. But, you know, I got to file at the unemployment office, which I don't know where it is, and go from there. See if they can help me, because I'm old school. You go in, you fill out a paper application, you take a UA, and you have a interview. And now everything's done online. I've got to upgrade my resume too. Oh, that looks good. I'm doing good. My eyebrows are coming together. Not really, but they're going to get closer. Really carefully. Just draw that line. I really need to go to a brow bar. I know that they have some in Wichita. I think there's one in Topeka. I really need to go and have them shape my brows for me. So that at least they kind of look more closer together to the same brows, you know? My hair is such a mess. I don't know what to do with it. Now that I have time, I'm going to call my hairdresser and make an appointment with him. I don't want to work in a job where I have to always pull my hair back. You know what I mean? But if you get the right gig, it does pay good. So we'll see what happens. We'll just see, you know. Okay, now I need not you, you. This one, my little flat shader brush that's gonna go under my eyes. That purple is so pretty. It brings me a lot of joy. All right, let's get under the eyes. So I just finished a whole bottle of Hydrovisor. The Fenty Hydrovisor. I got it at Christmas time. So December, January, February. So it lasted me a good 2 solid months. But I have a whole nother bottle because I bought that one on sale and I'm almost done with my fat water. But I've got a second bottle of fat water, but it's only half a bottle. Because I got that Christmas kit on sale for $26. So I had a backup. I'm so grateful for that backup because I just love using that on my skin. It works really well. It's by Fenty. And I showed it in a video before. It really does work well. Get my under eyes done. Then we'll put some blush on, shall we? I'm going to go ahead and do a red lip today. Because I don't have to go to work. And I don't have a job interview. Job interview, definitely a nude lip and a neutral eyeshadow. Definitely, definitely. I think Natasha Denona will get me a job. Faux show, faux show. Okay. Blush. And I just can't get enough of this Broken Violet Voss. It looks so good on me. It's such a good color. Now, I've gotten blush blindness with this before and put way too much on. Didn't notice it till I got into the bathroom at work. And I was like, what the hell? Fucking clown lady. But you go light with it and it just looks so pretty. So pretty. I love it. I love it. I didn't get any bronzer on. Let's see, which one do I want? Let's go with Colored Rain today. They're no longer in business. I'm no longer in business. It's fitting. But yeah, man, you get your life throws you a curveball and you just got to keep going. You've got to keep trying. You got to, don't give up. I am sad. I am, because I'm going to miss working with those people that were so wonderful. They were so wonderful. My bosses, well, most of my bosses. No, I'm going to miss working with my boss too. We got along great. It's just that we butted heads. And we were two alphas. And I couldn't be an alpha when she's at the alpha, you know? And I needed to bring it back, dial it down, and I couldn't. And that's okay. You know, lesson learned? I don't know, because I still don't know how to stand up for myself without going to that extreme, obviously, or I wouldn't have done it. No way would I have done that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have done that on purpose. But I have mental health issues, and those are things I need to work on. And I don't know, maybe if I'm working in another town, I'll be closer to where I can get therapeutic services, because there aren't any here in this town that are at all, really. There are no therapeutic services nearby. And yeah, it kind of sucks. And I definitely need therapy. I know what I need. I need some more EMD, not EMDR, but dialectic behavioral therapy. I need a group, is what I need. One of those groups, a DBT group. Yes, that's what I need. And because they get you to practice in real-time situations how to ask these questions, how to say, hey, I need to know without getting upset, and I need practice. That's all it is. And I haven't had that. I need another class on that. And I really wish there was one in town, but there isn't. All right, I'm going to go in with, this is the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in Plum Passion. So it's like a deep purple. Yeah. I like this. I could hardly ever use it because it's not work appropriate. Plus, I had that one guy that was kind of a jerk. Okay. Let me get it deeper in the ends, in the corners. Because I saw Bailey Sarian do this. And it looked real pretty. Okay. We're going to trust the process. We just finished the book called The Wolf King, and we are now on The Night Prince. which is the second book, and I am really excited about it. Okay, we're going to go in with this brighter color red. Ooh, she's bright. She's doing it. I like that. It's pretty. It looks good. Now it makes me want a little bit more blush. Don't get blush blindness. Don't get blush blindness. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora in Heated, the number 16 blush. This one. Because I think this is like a blush highlighter. It's got some flickers of highlight in it. Yeah, it's got shiny. It's pretty. That looks good. That looks really good. What do you think, you guys? How's it looking? Hot mama, hot tamale. If I had something to do with my hair, maybe I'll straighten it. I just ran out of shampoo, so I need to get some more shampoo. Let's do a highlighter. Milani makes great highlighter. I love it. I do need a fan brush. I love that. I think my husband's home. All right, and that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Leave me a comment in down below, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.